the department give preference to people or companies that had donated to the Clinton Foundation in terms of contracts to help Haiti recover from the earthquake?
We found no evidence that preferential treatment was given to any particular entity or organization with respect to contracts. Again, what I'd say is, see no evidence that preferential treatment was given to anybody based on their association with the Clinton Foundation or with the former president himself.
Well, there may be some. WikiLeaks emails out, including one about Haiti assistance, need you to flag when people are friends of WJC, William Jefferson Clinton. Most I can probably ID, but not all. Response, is this an FOB, friend of Bill? If not, she should go through the CIDI.org. In other words, go through the bureaucratic place. Donald Trump tweeted on this. Crooked State Department gave special attention to Friends of Bill after Haiti earthquake. Unbelievable. We're back with the panel. Steve, you know, we have seen these denials of any indication of anything that the State Department did, anything. And yet, I mean, you're starting to see some things that at least point to something in these emails.
Well, Trump is clearly right. I mean, what he said in his tweet is entirely accurate. You just saw in that one exchange that we just highlighted, obvious preference given to a friend of Bill. Otherwise, there's no reason to identify the friends of Bill. What are they going to do? Not give preference to friends of Bill? Those people are going to be excluded? Of course, that's what was at play. I mean, it's embarrassing to have the State Department spokesman go up day after day after day and say things that just aren't true. But he's part of a long pattern that we've heard from administration officials, that we've heard from Clinton campaign officials, and that we've heard from Bill and Hillary Clinton themselves. Bill Clinton said in September, nothing was ever done for anybody because they were contributors to the foundation. Nothing. That's as categorical as it can get, and it's every bit as false as his claim that he didn't have sexual relations with that woman.
Okay, AB, here's another one. This deals with Donna Brazile, now the interim DNC chair. She was then vice chair and also an analyst at CNN. She writes Jen Palmieri, the communication director at the Hillary Clinton campaign, the subject line, from time to time, I get the questions in advance. Now, this is one day in advance of the CNN town hall with Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders. Here's one that worries me about HRC. And then she goes on to list the questions that was provided by one of the people at the town hall. And then he asked this very question to Hillary Clinton.
In light of the fact that there are documented cases of innocent people who have been executed in our country, I would like to know, how can you still take your stance on the death penalty in light of what you know right now?
This is such a profoundly difficult question, and what I have said and what I continue to believe is that the states have proven themselves incapable of carrying out fair trials.
Well, it's not profoundly difficult if you know the question.
No, but let's start with the fact that actually on any controversial issue, you should prepare as a presidential candidate for any question on any position you've taken that was difficult, whether or not you're fed the question in advance.
But get to the heart of the matter here. Donna Brazile giving the question to Jen Palmieri the night before the town hall.
This is the thing.
Now, wait. Here's what she says. As it pertains to CNN debates, I never had access to questions and would never have shared them with the candidates if I did. I'm deeply disappointed that the Republican leaders of the party of Reagan are publicly using information illegally obtained by the Russians, because the national security of our country should not be a partisan issue. Now, it shows that.
The truth is that many people who are influential in the party believed from the very start, from 2013, from 2005, that Hillary Clinton was running for president and that she would be the de facto nominee any minute until she got it. She lost in 2008. From that moment forward, she was the de facto nominee for 2016. And they all are on Team Hillary. It was very clear in the DNC emails that were leaked in July. And it was an obstacle to Bernie Sanders. And it's not, I mean.
What does Bernie Sanders say about this tonight? I mean, what if you're on the Sanders team and you're looking at this, and there was already all this evidence from the DNC leak leak of what happened inside the organization. And now you see that a question was given ahead of a town hall.
If you're Bernie Sanders and his supporters tonight, you are outraged and you're furious. This was a core theme of Bernie Sanders throughout the primary process, that we are living in a corrupt, rigged system. Donald Trump has also picked up that as a core theme. Both of these candidates have and had tremendous traction with this, because the vast majority of Americans do believe that the system is rigged to benefit the powerful, the wealthy, and the influential, i.e. Mrs. Clinton. So, you know, in all of the talk about the civil war going on in the Republican Party, Mrs. Clinton now, with all of these disclosures coming out via WikiLeaks, she's got to be a little bit worried about her Democratic base. The Bernie Sanders supporters must come out for her on November 8th, and if they don't, she's got a problem. If
it gets picked up anyplace, I mean, if these emails get aired anywhere else, or
yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see if the New York Times has this new policy, and I agree with the policy, where if they think that a politician has lied, they use the word lie. They've done it numerous times with Donald Trump. I think it's the right thing to do. If you know that a politician isn't telling the truth, call them on it. Say it's a lie. It'll be interesting to see if they do the same thing with Hillary Clinton, with Bill Clinton, and with the others involved with this scandal.
Okay, there are many more with the Justice Department and interaction and heads up with the Clinton campaign. We'll continue to go through them and bring them to you. That's it for the panel, but stay tuned. Remember, your kids are always watching your every move.